Batista Mendy. It's with Edin Visca. The delivery. Will it be? On the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's a good all-round player, but make no mistake about it, his finishing is absolutely brilliant. He's so composed in front of goal.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle, and still dangerous. Well, threat over for now. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Chance to run at them. But they dealt with the threat posed. Visca. And giving them too much space on the flank. Good weight on that pass. Chance to finish.
Well, they're in the driving seat. Can they now see this through?
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Ernest Mucci. Well, the attack fizzled out. Rafa. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Banza. Rashica on the ball. And return to Immobile. This could square the game. There is the equaliser. And the title race takes yet another compelling twist.
Well, that puts a spanner in the works. They've got to refocus here.
And playing it through, well, deemed to be offside by the nearest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run, but whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
And a strong tackle. It needs an accurate cross. Spot on with that tackle. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Jenson Fernandes. Nicely cut out. Visca. Well, they couldn't keep it. Could be threatening. Now the task is to remain focused. Well, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Visca. Now with Bardi, showing fine vision. And it might be. He's got a good pass on it. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to the lead. Who can they pick out? Opportunity it is. In position. Well, whatever way you slice it, a long, long way from the target, Stuart.
Well, a lack of technique and composure there. That's a bad miss.
So here we are, moving close to half-time, and the visitors with work to do, I think it's fair to say, Stuart.
Well, it's certainly been an open game, with chances for both teams. But they must start winning some of those individual battles, particularly in the wide areas, if they're going to get anything out of this. again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then it's a wonderful strike from Immobile. He hits it with such pace and power. What a goal that is.
Batista Mendy. And we will have just one additional minute. Okay, Yokushru. Can he finish? Commanding goalkeeping. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Masuaku. Hadji Ahmetovic. Well read to ease the pressure. Okay, Yokushru. Densville. And take it away. It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen. What a brilliant pass. Oh, could be. Oh, that's a magnificent volley. What a thumper. And far from simple to put it away. Gets it back, seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it. And they couldn't keep possession. Mendy. Behind for him to chase. Brilliantly blocked. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. That's a nice looking ball. And his heart is lit up in anticipation of his third goal of the game.
Well, the way he's finished today, that was a decent chance. But you just sense the hat-trick is coming.
Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Incisive pass. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Visca. So a throw in here. Showing good defensive judgment. Mislav Oršić. Beautiful pass. High pressing and good high pressing. Oh, the penalty's been given, and it's not what they had in mind. It's falling apart for them. Can they extend their lead? Oh, he goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a good penalty, you have to say. Straight down the middle, keeper's committed, and all he can do is watch it sail in. Cool as you like.
Masuaku. Amir Hadji Ahmetovic. Giving the ball away. Well, he's certainly not alone. Amir Hadji Ahmetovic. Ciro Immobile. Rafa. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Visca. And defending as a unit. Rafa. Showing patience as they look for a way back into this. And that brings the attack to an end. And support available. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And threading it through. There it is! Magical moment! Surely one hand on the trophy.
Well, history beckons. Surely they can't throw this away now.
Masuaku. They need to get tighter, but really sticking to their task defensively. Well, they were looking for something extra special on the pitch. They simply haven't been able to deliver it, and the price paid.
Yeah, today just epitomises their season, really. It's a shocking performance. They need a small miracle if they're to deny their opponents the title, and I certainly don't believe in miracles, Derek.
And there's the clearance, and that'll be a corner. Over it comes. Masuaku. He's in here. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Mislav Orsic. Okay, Yokuzlu. Read it well. Well, that big... Oh, big chance! The net is steering him in the face. Oh, another goal! You just cannot keep them down, and it sets up a furious finish. Savic. And that is it. A hard result for them to digest. And with that, their title hopes have officially been dashed.
Yeah, they...
Two inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans. Hello, good evening on what is a wonderful night for football. Perfect playing conditions here at the Metropolitano in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is live coverage of the first match of the season. It's Atletico Madrid against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, no title last season, so it's important they get off to a good start here. 3 points today will set them up very nicely for the upcoming games. Let's hope it's a good one.
Chance for Dembele. An early goal. It is the ideal opening. Back in action then. Let's see if Atletico, having conceded, can wipe out that last goal. Koke. Room to roam for PSG on the wing. play and an Atleti throw-in forthcoming. Losing possession a bit easily. Griezmann. Opportunity it is. He got a good palm on it. He has teammates around him. And let's give credit to the defending. Oh, good-looking cross. Will it be? Well, the post getting in the way there. Well, no damage done. Zaire Emery. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Well, trying to place that one. Didn't get it quite right, though. Fabian. And great work to confuse the defender. Well, PSG could get in behind the defence. Nicely timed tackle. Oh, nice ball. Now in a more than decent position. Alvarez. And Dembele's given it away. Conor Gallagher. Samuel Lino. PSG recovering possession well. And teammates around it. Offside quite clearly. Atletico showing good width. Good ball over the top. Cross played over, but no one can latch onto the ball. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Well, a good tackle. Might work out. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. And PSG pushing to add to their lead. It'll be a corner. But he's gone short with it. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Fired over by Ousmane Dembele. Not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. Samuel Lino. Now Griezmann. A very timely interception. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Fabian. And there the move ends for now. Samuel Lino. Lino. Gallagher. Fired in there quickly. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Zaire Emery.
Well, I think everybody, including me, expected Atletico to equalise there. They're certainly creating chances now, but what a save that was by the goalkeeper, just to keep them at bay.
Danger averted for now. Gonzalo Ramos. Hakimi. very good tackle. Distributing it well. Well, he took care of it defensively. Real chance. Must be. Could be. And he's tipped it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. And the danger is averted. Determined defending. So the whistle then. We're at the half. So on they go. The second half underway. And Atletico with a bit of work to do. Fabian. Dembele on the ball. He's in behind. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. No let-up on the pressing front. Marcos Llorente. Oh, great vision. Making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Oh, really careless. They might be in. And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play. And that'll be an Atleti throw-in. De Paul. Decent looking pass. Vitor Ferreira. And Ousmane Dembele, very hard to contain in the first half. No surprise there. What did you make of what you saw from him?
Well, I thought he had a really effective ball.
And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Played in by Griezmann. Good piece of defending. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. And he's hit it with authority. Well, unable to direct it on the target. And a goal kick to come. Warren Zaïre-Emery. And danger averted. Well read. It's an excellent looking attack. Courtesy of Griezmann here. Well, you have to put that one down as a chance to draw level.
Well, it certainly wasn't an easy chance, but one they needed to take.
Hakimi. Warren Zaïre-Emery. Gonzalo Ramos. Dembele on the ball. A really good pass. And that's it, a goal for Atletico. Beyond the goalkeeper. Atletico on terms.
Well, let's look at this again, Darren, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and Griezmann does the rest. He strikes it so freely, there's no stopping that one.
Beyond the last defender, offside. Good weight on that pass. Atletico recovering possession well. Good idea. Oh, he's done it! But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Mensch. Warren Zaïre-Emery. 20 minutes remaining. Griezmann gets himself into the attacking third with the ball at his feet. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Acres of space out wide for Atletico. Exquisite pass by Koke. A piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Atletico have it back. Gallagher. And Fabian. Griezmann. Nice looking pass. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And nicely parried away. And here they come now. Atletico looking for a late winner. And that puts them in position. Stopped by Marquinhos. Couldn't put it away. Offside, however.
Well, he'll certainly be pleased to see the flag go up there, because that was a poor miss.
Pereira. Well, the pass not finding its target. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away. Depaul. Oh, lovely ball. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. Throwing his line. Huge block. What an important piece of defending. Ramos. Vitor Ferreira. Incisive pass. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Fine ball from Antoine Griezmann. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front. So there we have it, 2-1. So the contest officially comes to an end. 3 points dropped. And I must say, Stuart, shades of what we saw last season.
Well, that certainly wasn't what they were hoping for. They struggled last season, and there wasn't much of an improvement today. They need something from the next game, because they didn't play well today.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, if it...
Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, this could be a pivotal game. A win here and they're level on points. A loss and they'll be 6 behind. They'll certainly need to be at their best today if they're to win this one.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. And it's two strikers up front who look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Federico Valverde plays alongside Aurélien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. And threading it through. But how well he did to cut that one out. Dembele. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's being denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Bellingham. Excellent vision. Good and fair challenge. Aurélien Tchouameni. Here's Mbappe. And in with a real chance. A strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Vitor Ferreira. Out of play in a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Oh, the threat is there. Not out of the woods yet. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before Real score here. They're certainly piling on the pressure. They could easily be ahead now.
And a fast stop to turn the ball away. Eduardo Camavinga. Given away by Real Madrid. Nice looking pass. Turning inside, where's he going to go? Really clever pressing. Excellent ball over the top. Well, it looked as though he might be onto something, but his timing left a bit to be desired.
Yeah, that's frustrating, because he's just been too impatient there. He doesn't need to make his movement quite so early.
Chances on. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Bellingham. And he read it well. A wonderful intervention. Using space on the opposite flank now. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and the throw-in conceded. Well, this is looking promising. Well, his teammate got him out of trouble. Did well to win the ball back. Bellingham. PSG looking dangerous. Well, it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And playing it through. And he's through. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Chouameni and Valverde. Real Madrid have given us away. Mbappe. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. This to put them in front. Oh dear, what was that?
Well, I'm afraid, Derek, that was a woeful effort. What was he thinking?
Dembele. Really good challenge. Offside the decision. Just the challenge that was required. Bellingham. And that was that in the first half. So back underway here into the second half. And PSG pushing forward with options available. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. And Bellingham. That's a good-looking ball. Well, failure to keep the ball by PSG. Jude Bellingham. Bellingham. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Trying to open them up. And a light piece of defending. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. A PSG corner it is, and potentially an opportunity.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Jude Bellingham. He's in with a chance. Oh, masterful defending to prevent what looked like a certain goal. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive.
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point in this contest, as they haven't been at their best today. You do feel they need to find another gear in the second half, though, if they are to go on and win it.
Attacking possibilities for PSG. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Vinicius Junior. possibilities. A very good tackle. Bellingham. A textbook interception. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Kylian Mbappe. Promising pass. Asensio. Now the attack fizzled out. Real in a good position out wide. But timely defending when it mattered. Moving it forward. Marco Asensio's in the thick of things. Managed to get it out of there. Oh, breezing past him. And it's played into the centre. Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals. Well, there it is. 3-1 the current scoreline here. Mbappe. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Nice weight on the pass. Well, that has been deemed offside, Stuart.
Well, he took too long to get the pass away. It's as simple as that.
PSG doing well to regain possession. Nice looking pass. Oh, managing to beat it. Opportunity here. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Will they profit from this situation? Now he must favour the cross. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Five minutes left. Sloppy in possession from Real. Well, the keeper didn't have too much time. Jude Bellingham. Eduardo Camavinga. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Kept it out and cleared it away. Well, failure to keep the ball there by Paris Saint-Germain. And there we have it. The referee blows for full time and the bad run continues. You just feel their title hopes now could be well and truly scuppered.
Yeah, not a good performance today. They needed a win here. They were second best in every department, and I'm not sure how they turn it around. As you said, the title looks a long way off now.